Man. I can't believe that we talked about Kog'Maw, they hover the Kog'Maw, and then they hover the Vayne, then hover the Draven. It's bloody Zeri.
No, it is just Zeri. Just in case you hadn't seen it up for this champion, the Yumi's gone, the Lulu's gone, it's the Milio instead. It's still helping Zeri kite and be...
Man, League of Legends has had some weird stuff happen, but
yes.
I feel like a lot of it is based off the fact that, like, when the game was first made, it was made by...
Yeah, Hoya was looking to see if Wayward was going back to lane. Instead, he sees him now down towards that boss of the map. 5v5, here we go.
Charm lands onto Yao Yao. Wayward's here too. The Everfrost won't land though. Drake is just going to be 50-50'd and Tien wins those as the all-out actually pulls Baytron right in the middle of everyone. Wayward flashing but won't phase us. Unfortunately, they're not really getting any big lane diffs this game, so they haven't got a lead to talk about.
Maokai is just about to come up, but it's not up in time for the Herald. TT gonna get that, get out. They pull the ult now.
Oh, Flash, Spirit Rush, Charm, Everfrost, everything onto Yukal. He's still alive for now, but taken down by the solo laners as Rookie goes back in and Wayward charges forward. A double kill on the Cassante, but Rookie has gone too deep. And 1XM just cuts him down with the shurikens. Wayward will fall too surely. 1 HP as Jackie arrives on the scene trying to clean things up. But 1XM on a double kill already. Tien is in here. Hoya jumps on forward and brings the barrel down on Jackie Love. Wants a little bit more. Baytron goes back in. 1XM with a third of the fight. And Mark finds himself alone in the world. Baytron wants to finish the job, but...
Up to a 350 gold bounty beyond that point too, as Hoya very happy to... save himself on that top side of the map, let that tower go down. Then we have this phalanx set up again. We have the sentinel turrets, the rifle turrets, ready once again to start firing. Top Esports, they've learned the hard way what they've done before.
Charm goes wide though. It's going to be just a 50-50 and Tien wins those. Wayward doesn't win those though. Goes in and just gets wrecked. And Tien's won them both. He has Smite available in a few seconds, but actually currently on cooldown. 4K on the Baron. Tien goes in as the damage coming out from Jackie Love here, but the health bar's still decent for TT. It does feel like they're being corralled though. Everfrost there from Rookie on the top side. Tien almost in the pit, goes in for this one as Jackie Love gets 2 for himself. Baron taken by TT, but they're stuck in the back of the pit. The lightning chaining across the team, but Jackie Love's down. Baytron gets him. 1XN still alive. There's the recall in the back of the pit. That's what counts. It's who finds their mark. 3,000 gold lead now for TT. We said.
And the difference between this play and the play which was lost around Baron for Top Esports was the play around Baron and the Dragon beforehand was about 2 items on the AD carries to about 1.5 on the opposing team. That is much more across the entire map.
No, it's a tough one. And especially with Zeri now, 2.5 items, like, you are good once that's gone. Once he's got it, the Terra Terminator's online. And the grass, nor TT will grow.
Okay, let's see what happens with this Infernum. 1XN doesn't have himself the chakrams for huge continued DPS, but the burst damage is huge. Here we go!
Oh, Hoya, the cask isn't that great, but at the meantime, Wayward just kind of goes 1v5. The top laners both just throw themselves in and sacrifice.
Ultimate not pulled, flash not pulled. 1XN still has ult, still has Infernum.
Tien on the front line, Tibbers goes down here. Depth charge across the team as Rookie has to flash.
Oh!
1XN flashing onto Rookie to find himself a solo kill onto one of the greatest players in LPL history. Jackie Love wants to answer in kind as 1XN on the front line. Does he have the damage? Jackie Love laser across the team, stacking up the electricity. 1XN to go down, but he flashes away. He's the one to get the kill. Turn it into 2, and TT find another fight.
And TT, have they just found themselves another star talent?
I think they...
The onslaught from the Severum, of course, triggers your other weapon. Really slick at switching between the weapons. Gets a 3-weapon switch because if this is kind of signs of what's to come from this AD carry, TT are in with a real shot of greatness.
To protect the objectives, but moving forwards, the tower will go down. And TT find themselves another one. This is their... Certainly is. There's TT. This is Soul Point, remember, this would be Soul for them. They need to just burn it down as fast as possible. Tien, CC'd up, Soul taken. TT now looking for the fight.
Despite the fact that they're not getting killed in these fights and they're managing to stop 1XN getting everything that he wants.
Top Esports having control of the Dragon area. That was them just contesting. With heroics, but answered in kind by the opposing man. Hoya denies the play.
In any other game, that could have saved their skins, but it doesn't have the choice. They're going to have to back off. Waves just not meeting up for them. Clearing up some waves.
Oh, the charm. H1 gets out with his life. Jackie Love is caught. Hoya with another incredible cast. Hoya saving the day for TT. And now 1xN can clean these health bars up. He's untouched in the fight. Infernum across the squad as Wayward tries to pull the fight back for his team. 1xN just walks towards them at Nexus. Wayward has to do something miraculous, but he's got no HP and he's taken down. TT have done it. The upset comes on through, and in game one, TT live up to the thunder in their name.
Absolute scenes. It takes a while to get off the ground. A quiet early game erupts into team fighting.
Syndra up against Rookie's Ari here. Bit of carry potential from UCal. The Jarvan was hovered by TT as well. And I remember coming into 13-10, Jarvan was a big pick in solo queue.
There we go.
But it will be the Kha'Zix locked in the NTN with some carry potential. And this is a scrappy team. Look at that. Do they care about the ward, really? I don't think TN's here in time. They're going to go for Jackie Love. He's still level 1 at this point. And worst case, they still deny a ton of CS. Oh, the wave comes and survives. Nico making her way into this game. The minions ruining everything. 1xN down for first blood. And Jackie Love denied minions, sure. But he'll take 400 gold instead. Yao Yao next on the chopping block. It's a great little dredge line, but Rookie flashing forwards to find the mark here. Yao Yao dodging everything, but it just doesn't matter.
The timing is too slow from TT. You can see.
The thing I care about is TN being in the brush. He's an insect. That's pretty biological, unless you go by the standard I just set for myself. It's going to be a kill here for TN. No, it's not. It's going to be turned around. H1 does fall as well as Rookie able to answer, but UCal saves the day there. Charm
really threatening from that long range as well. The good zap can lead into that. We've got this Dragon startup, so not going to take away Hoya's on the flank.
So hook onto Jackie Love there, but Yao Yao might have gone too far, looking for the feathers to be pulled back here by Jackie Love. They're committing everything onto the AD carry, and it'll pay off. A million ultimates blasted out, but Jackie Love goes down. Now it's slow to mark. He's got no summon.
Afterwards.
Jackie Love looking to finish this tower off, but Hoya trying to defend. He's in a 1v2, 1v4 actually, as the rest of the gang are moving on over. The flash is too little too late. Jackie Love takes a chunk, but Hoya didn't land the needlework. And it means top esports just get themselves a free kill.
Ah, that's an awkward one.
And top tier 1s are extremely low. That will be the mid tower taken down. And I don't think they can finish off the top tower for the time being. Side lanes, I don't know if this is worth for TT.
No, especially with Jackie Love getting a large amount of gold now. That's getting quite Chemtech Rift, the Chemtech Soul. The plants are great. It's a great Rift. The actual Soul itself, not the most impactful, particularly in a game with so much damage.
So like, look, you can have the Drake. We don't care. We're going to go for a top tower.
Esports have to bring in extra teammates to keep this push alive.
Then again, actually, with Navori quick play, well, Rookie fishing for a charm here. He's looking for 1xN. The Everfrost is gorgeous, but Yao Yao ends up being the target. Still 3 stacks on the Spirit Ray. Huge cooldown trade.
Rookie now going to be able to catch Beidrouan though.
Oh, this is huge. What a pick onto the jungler of TT. And in the meantime, Wayward behind enemy lines. He's onto Hoya here. Hoya could be in trouble himself. Orbit Deception does a bit of damage there. Needlework to trade it back, but Tien finding his way behind enemy lines. Another great charm coming out from Rookie. UCal's in trouble, and Tien dives in. We said he was behind enemy lines. They're not the lines of the enemy anymore. They belong to top esports.
Well, there's your priority mark here in the second. It's going to be a Baron. It's going to be top esports taking control of the entire map.
Yeah, Baron and Dragon taken simultaneously. Tien can solo that very comfortably. As the Baron taken out. As now, I don't know if they can hold on the way that top esports did in the previous game. Top esports muscling, doesn't have that much frontline to work with.
No, Rookie's going.
Oh, Rookie just flashes in. UCal's gone. That's the assassin Ari that we always used to see. And Rookie making it real once more. Hoya, 1xN, Yao Yao, 1v3 to try and save this game. But top esports don't look like they're showing any signs of stopping here. They want to finish things off. It was such a slow start to things, but speeding things up beyond the 20-minute mark, they get the Baron and they're looking to end the game. They won't be able to do it just yet, but these Baroned up cannons will keep on going. They've got 20 seconds left.
But there's barely clinging to it. Minion wave just about cleared out by Hoya's ultimate, but Hoya on this Gwen, easily by Isaiah. The item doesn't give him any value in that situation. Rookie pounces onto him.
Oh, we've got to fight live as Wayward caught out potentially, but Rookie's here! And another great Everfrost, another great charm, sets up the players. UCal's taken out Yao Yao next, but Jackie Love in trouble? No, he's not. He's got a triple kill. Jackie Love is never truly in trouble. Yao Yao trying to escape with his life, but taken down as Jackie Love gets himself a quadra kill. H1 just looking to be a nuisance, escape with his life. Jackie Love will not get his penta, but he'll get a quadra kill and he'll be happy with that. 15-3. After game number 1 looked so good for TT, Top Esports show us that they are the ones in control.
Bit of an awkward game from TT. They had a failed bot lane early dive, but you have to try and pick something that either can engage onto them very heavily after the laning phase and just survive, or something that can contest, push, and kill the turrets. We saw a bit of karma before for that end, where you can just queue the turrets, order them down. And of course, earlier this year, we saw even 80 carries being played as a support, which is very good against the Heimerdinger. That meta's been far gone now at this point. We don't see as much.
Big damage coming out from the Annie. Hoya and Wayward in a bit of a scrap up top as Wayward goes for the all-out. He wants the 1v1, but needlework in play here. Hoya goes wide on 2 of them, though, and Wayward misses his Q. Everything's going wide in this one. It's a comedy of errors, but Hoya coming out on top.
Couple of near misses there from Hoya, cancels an auto 2.
Missing some of the damage that's being done on the bottom side, like Jackie Love and Mark getting so far ahead. Yao Yao has decided to leave that lane. Rookie flashes straight away, but it's a 3-man play. It's a great charm follow-up. Yao Yao getting the kill with the Eclipse. It's not ideal, but it doesn't until they brought out this Varus and Heimerdinger, which I think might become standard if we keep seeing these 80 carry bands. Big all-in at the bottom side. Mark, the target, taken down, and now the follow-up from Top Esports. They want to turn this around. Tibbers is doing some work here. Oh, great charm from UCal, but he can't follow it up. And it will be a one you can get out of Lethality Varus. He's finished his Ghost Blade. It's Wayward trying to find Hoya here. Is he going to go for an all-out at this point? Yes, pulls him, but won't find the knock-up just yet. Needs to find that Q. Oh, the flash is a whip!
No!
Wayward! It's gone so sideways. It's a disaster in the top lane.
It was what happens with this matchup. Wayward managed to outvalue in team fights later on, but he struggled in that laning phase. Hoya, he's come down to the fight at this point, but he's not had to make a trade.
Someone say, like, look, you've got to try and fight the Gwen in the early game, because he's really going for it in this one. He's got a winning bot lane, and he's caught out again. That's just going to be a kill over to UCal. I don't really know same way as he was in game number 2. This is such an impressive performance from TT to be able to bring Top Esports to 3 games. Hoya, 1v2 on the bottom side, and you can't beat Wayward when he's got Tien there as well.
Tien comes in, saves the day. Black Cleaver, which they could have for the next fight of the game.
Yeah, we'll just beat the Herald slamming home. Drake coming up in 35 seconds, so spotted by the sweeper here. Do they
spot the
over
Ari?
The wall. UCal's in trouble. Gets over to the rest of his team. Jagulov's in trouble in the meantime as the Cyclone comes on through. Jagulov's solar flare is there, and he will go down in the end, but Yao Yao escapes with his life. In the meantime, Top Esports 4 strong, but the needlework does some damage. Hoya over the wall. His Tibbers is 1v1ing Yao Yao.
TT going to get themselves back onto the other side of the map for the first time in a little while. Hoya's actually grouped up a little. It's a little concerning that Hoya is going to cash out some people in between the gaps. Going to find Hoya.
Has he been seen yet? There we go. Now he's been seen. Tibbers comes on down. Look at the damage out from Rookie. On top of Tien's Black Cleaver. Damage.
Get those extra Qs out. The Gwen is making this so quick.
5k on the Baron. Tien is in the area, though. This is going to be a 50-50. He's CC'd up by Yao Yao, trying to get into the pin. He gets it! He actually gets it as Wayward takes out 1xN as well. It's disaster for TT. 1-for-1 in the fight. Now stuck in the back of the pit, but Wayward's over the wall, just waiting for them to come. It's H1 taken out. 2 kills and a Baron. Trying to find something alongside UCal, but Rookie might just all in him here. Waiting for that Eclipse to go down. Everfrost, as well as TP from Hoya, now behind enemy lines, but he's not going to be able to get in on this one. UCal actually turns golden to keep himself alive. Tibbers used on just the one as a rocket. Golden again from Rookie this time around. Trying to move upwards in the fight as Hoya finds one onto Rookie, and TT somehow finding an advantage.
Not all souls are created equal. Teleport back in from Rookie. No Tibbers, but he has himself the stun. How much can TT do?
Got to watch H1. He needs to make his way into the pit. Oh, he's chunked by Jaculum. The rocket goes out, soul taken, and Wayward has found H1. Knocked him back as he dashes forwards, looking for Yao Yao as well. Hoya zoned away by Tien. Q3 flashed away from Beitron, gets into the brush, but he's alone and chased down by Jackulov. A hail of arrows falls from the sky, and Beitron is slain. Yao Yao next, but it's a great Everfrost from UCal to buy space for his support. Taken down anyway with the all-out. As now Hoya rejoins the team. Oh, the charm keeps Rookie away, denies.
So good, but without the Aphelios, looks like he's without teeth. Hoya without a life bar.
And Hoya had such a good start to the game, had such a good team fight earlier on with the needleworks going on through, but consistently not respecting what Top Esports could do to lock him down and take him out. That'll be a mid lane inhib taken. And this feels reminiscent of what we saw yesterday with LGD taking JDG to 3 games. The underdog story felt like stream earlier today before the show started. Kind of robbed in 2020. I feel like they probably would have won MSI had it happened. They were in fantastic form at the time. One of the peaks for Top Esports, I mean, that was Lethality Varus better. I remember almost everyone was just playing Lethality Varus every single game. That Corrupted Potion start. Baron down to 6k. TT, I don't think there's any way they can contest this one. It's just going to go down. Top Esports maintaining their lead. Rookie just playing Bouncer on the top side. It's like a question, because I feel like at that point it's all Triforce.
There's something to that, and it's sadly not all Yao Yao. His HP bar has gone. He is deceased, gone to Meters Makers. He's an excellent owner, and they've got a couple of picks in mid-game, but TT, they've really just fallen down to the continual pressure of Top Esports.
I do think as well, TT have played pretty disrespectfully in this third game. Like, so often we've seen Yao Yao caught out or Hoya caught out, like, really not expecting Top Esports. They might actually just win the game without personally hitting the Nexus here if these cannons keep up the way they're going.
Perfect victory, not a single auto attack on the Nexus, and yet you're the ones that can win it. These cannon minis are getting scarily strong though, scary close to that Nexus. Tara keeps going down. That's a Jinx ult for wave clear. 1xN really just trying to do the bare minimum he can to these turrets.
Here we go, the attempt comes out, UCal with the flash forwards, but just locked down and taken out here. Jackulov in trouble, Hoya on the back line, but shot straight between the eyes. We've got Robin Hood there for Jackulov, as he will finish the game in style. TT forced back onto Fountain, and it looked so good for TT in game number 1 of the series, but Top Esports remind us why they're in the conversation for being a top team as they make their way towards the top end of the scoreboard. That'll be their 3rd victory on the board, which puts them, I believe, in 2nd place, as they'll have slightly better game difference over JDG.